Alright, what's going on YouTube? We're back with some more game stuff. And this is a game that many of you have probably already seen. It's called Kingdom. And I love this game. I've played it a little bit. Also, I'm into it just a little bit. Now, this is to a point where, this is not to a point where you're missing anything out. Pretty much nothing has been done. Like, nothing. So, just started. You could, if you saw in the pause menu, this is just day 3. There's nothing, like I said, special, nothing new that is critical to, you know, oh my gosh, we missed so much gameplay, like you cared. No. But either way, this is a really cool game. If you haven't seen anybody play it, I thought that the first time I saw someone play this, I saw the thumbnail for it. I'm like, oh, Kingdom, it must be like some kind of 3D thing where you 3D game where you go around, build your stuff. And I really wanted to watch it, never had the time. And then once I did get around to watch it, it's super anticlimactic because it's some pixel game. But then I started really watching it because Jacksepticeye played it, and I'm like, man, this game's just dope. Like, well, dang, you know, I really enjoyed this game, and I have not beat it, but I would like to beat it during a gameplay session with, you know, you guys watching of me beating it. So I do actually know how to beat this game, and this is a super cheap game. I don't remember how much it was. I don't remember. I know it was like under 15. It was like a $10, $7 game, something like that. So yeah, super cheap and worth it by far because this has a lot of replay value because this is not a game that you get first try, and it's definitely not a game that I think you want to get first try, if that makes any sense, because sometimes you mess up and you may like, man, I wish I would have done all this a different way, or maybe I don't like the map that I was spawned in, because it is procedurally generated maps. It's this, every map will have the same stuff in it. It will always have the camp at the center of it, 2 portals on either side of your camp, and one of these, which, do I have the money for? Oh man, I'm already gonna get this. It'll have one of these and a big statue for archers, which you can upgrade 3 times to make them stronger, and a big statue for builders, which you can upgrade 3 times, which makes your walls better and stronger. I've done a lot of research into this, as much as can possibly be done on the oh my gosh, Steam forums discussion page for this, and they've gone very in-depth with it, and it helps, but not too much of it was stuff that I didn't already know. Some of it did actually help, and hopefully this can help you guys, but this is really just beautiful game. I mean, one of my favorite parts about this game is the fact that it is a pixel game, but it has weather to it. Here's the foggier, one of the foggier ones, but the nights are really cool, so are the days, the sunsets, the sunrise. The blood nights, the blood moons are cool, but the most dangerous thing, so it's not that cool. And yeah, so there's some really cool stuff that I do enjoy about this game, but the best part, just obviously about any game that really gets you hooked, is the mechanics and how the game plays, you know, not what it looks like necessarily. So really cool game, and I hope you guys do enjoy the series because this is something that I'm definitely gonna want to play a lot of on my YouTube channel. So yeah, the fog went away. The water is absolutely phenomenal. For pixels, I am blown away by the water. It just looks, it's very strange because it, like, you know, it's all pixels and it's a platform and everything's very flat, but the water is going, you know, and it looks like you're just like it's so flat, like you're just cutting through the earth, and you can see all the rocks and everything in the earth and just the grass on the bed of water, but then the water actually looks like it's coming towards you. The way the perspective is, it's just so cool. I really think that was cool how they did that. I'm not saying that I don't know how they did that. I'm saying it's cool how they did it. And then you can see in the background the weather changes again, whether it's night or day and stuff. Excuse me. A lot of work was definitely put into this game. Now, I don't know what that does. I don't. Okay? That is one. That is the only thing in the game that I do not know what it does or how or whatever. That is the only thing. Everything else, I pretty much know. Um. So yeah, I was gonna say if you guys seriously can't kill him, you're fired. One mechanic that I wish they did have was I think you should be able, at least, just please make it so I can, remove, I guess, like what job they are, like take the bow away from them and tell them to go get something else. I wish there was better sorting and management of your villagers, but I guess that's part of the difficulty of the game. You have to be good at it you have to be good at what you buy and who you're hiring and all of that crap in the order of everything that's being done. So that is one challenge that is definitely presented immediately in the game. And the only thing that I'm not going to do is go straight to is upgrade to the castle yet, because I don't, um, I could save up for it kind of easily, but I want to be able to have the good bonuses in the morning. Oh yeah, there's the rain. I forget about that. The rain is kind of cool, and how it like splashes in the water and whatnot. Also, it there is a point, and I've had this happen to me so much. There is a point where you can get too much money, and when it happens, your bag fills up, because you've seen it. There's a little bag up there that holds your coins, and once that gets filled up enough, it overflows, and sometimes more often than not, the coins go into the water, and it's just kind of cool how they just kind of plop into the water. It's a really, really well done game. I enjoy it a lot. Okay, so let's head over here. Y'all got monies? No, sadly. I think there should be... no camp? I thought there would be a camp sooner. We're gonna probably run into the big letters, right? Oh no, I already destroyed those because I already walked by them. Did I? I didn't think I'd walked by them. I wanted to show you guys. Man. Anyways, the cool kingdom letters that crumble when you walk by them, those are kind of cool. Man, we're heading kind of far out, but I want to hire as many guys as possible. I hire guys, then I go back, and I know my other guys that are there will have my archers that are there will have money for me, so then I buy the stuff. So, but when I have money, I always keep my archery area filled, and my builder, I don't keep it filled, but sometimes I'll have like one or two like hammers on the builder rack. So, yeah. No monies? That's cool. Well, I'm gonna eat. Can I eat? Also, the eating is a very cool mechanic. I didn't know about it. It was not introduced into the controls, by the way, which I find that really weird. Usually, because the game starts off by you start in the forest, you got to run for a while, you pass some farms or whatever, and then you run into this area where there's some coins, and you pick it up, and you run into this, like, there's two people in this little campfire. You can buy the campfire for, I think it's like 1 gold or something. And of course, just like always, you buy the people for 1 gold apiece. Blood Moon already. That is not very good. I was not prepared, and I did not know that the Blood Moon was coming this soon. But that's not good. So you get to see what the Blood Moon is. The Blood Moon definitely happens every night. There's no, oh, well, I guess it's not coming. The Blood Moon will definitely happen every night. But of course, no, not every night. Every time you see that Blood Moon, it will definitely happen. So yeah, what it is that's when the most enemies come out. And then the night right after the Blood Moon, there are no enemies. Another cool thing is you don't have to pay for your walls to be repaired. They're just automatically, the builder just walks right up, says, bro, I got this, I'm gonna repair this for you, and guess what? He repairs it. So that's another really cool thing that I think would detract from the gameplay if you had to repair or spend money to repair your walls after every attack. So, yep, I think that this is definitely a game that a lot of you guys who just want something like if you're I shouldn't support this, but like if you're just chilling at work or at school, I support it at school because I don't get in trouble for it at my school. If you're chilling at work or school and you just want like a super quick game that you can just hop on, hop off, and you don't have to worry about it, you can pretty much save. You can save anytime except for the night, and it's not like a game that messes you up if you leave, because the second you leave, it pauses everything. The pause menu, of course, definitely does pause it all, but when you leave, it doesn't even pause the game. It just, ooh, I could do this, and I think I'm gonna go for broke. This I'm just displaying as many mechanics as I can in one video. Which that actually won't be many. There's much more mechanics to go. This is the merchant. He will fill up completely, which is like super cheap, especially if he fills up the scythes, because the scythes, which are for the farmers, the scythes are like 5 apiece, 6 apiece, and it only costs 4 to get him. And in any item is or any like shop can only hold 4 of whatever item or tool it is. So it's really cool that he can just like walk up and do that. I really hope he does archers, not builders. What I read on the very first forum that he fills up the first one he sees. That is actually wrong. It then said if there's no single one, or no, he'll fill up the one that has the least amount in it, and if there's no single one, it'll be randomized. Well, that's not true, because I've had it where I've had the 2 empty and then 1 arrow or 1 bow here, and he filled up the bow. So that is actually not true from my experience in the game. So yeah, I am going to build up this archer tower, and then I don't have enough money for the second one, but it will be fine because tomorrow they'll go out hunting, get me some more money, and we should be good. So yee. Right, so the blood moon was the previous night, and this night that we just finished was right after the blood moon, and like I had stated previously, the night after the blood moon is enemy free. I'm pretty sure I said that previously. At least I hope I did, because that is super helpful, especially when you get further in the game. The blood moons get more intense, your base has more guys, etc., etc., that and then you start losing more guys because it gets more intense. So that is good that you can have at least one. I think each day is 5 minutes. I think the day-night cycle is equivalent to like 5 minutes, 5 minutes. I think it's a bit quicker, but I am wrong about the day-night cycle. The day does last longer. But yeah, there's definitely a very good thing there with the whole, oh, we'll give you a break, so that is something that's not just like, well, we'll attack you every night, by the way, for those of you who haven't seen anyone else play this game or beat this game or whatever, or seen anyone else play this game who knows what the end goal is, the end goal of this game is destroy the portals. So oh, he did fill up the hammers. Anyways, so the portals are, like I said, there's 2 on each either side of your camp. So there will never be 3 on one side and 1 on the other. It's always going to be 2 on the left, 2 on the right. And I am actually going broke right now. And what needs to happen is I need to clear out these 2 trees. So that way all of this stuff around here, like the big bushes and everything, should get cleared out, I believe. Then that will give them more area for the bunnies and whatnot, and deers and stuff to spawn, which will give them more area to hunt, which is why these guys are doing so good, because there's a nice large clear area for the hunting to happen. You may be wondering, well, why don't you extend the area by clearing this tree out, that's because it'll destroy my camp. And where I'm at in the game, that is the very, very last thing that I'll ever do. I'll actually never do that until we need to expand. And of course you will need to expand. Ooh, yeah, I ain't gonna. I'm just gonna do one archer, and then I'm gonna go out and have these 2 trees cleared. So we need quick, close, and safe access to villagers or non-recruited peoples who wear the black suits and are not colorful in my kingdom's armor. So like him, I'm gonna train him. I say train him, but hire him. It'd be cool if there were barracks which you could just kind of like train people in, and like just have like people come out like at least every like 5 minutes or every 3 minutes or something, some interval. I don't know what side they're coming from, but they're definitely coming from one side or the other. They're definitely going to be attacking. And there's just little kids, like kindergartners and younger, running through my yard. You know, that's completely normal. Okay, so they did attack from this side, and that's not that big of a deal because we have a crap ton of guys. One issue though, and I know this is probably not what they're doing right now, but developers, if you're listening to anyone, I mean, just please have a system or a way, have a way at minimum to direct where the archers go, because you see they clump to the sides, but then they go into the center and they split off. It's almost never even the amount of archers on each side, and that gets very irritating because there's nights where the blood moon can get pretty bad, and then it just gets to the point where it's like, well, it's blood moon and they're attacking from the side where I have the least dudes, but there's like 500 dudes on the other side. So if there's like a balancing system that I don't know about, I don't know how, because I've done this game a billion times, but I mean, I swear that'd be so helpful, and it would really make the game feel a little bit more natural, because I mean, let's be honest, unless these villagers of mine, my archers, the guys I've hired, are complete idiots, I don't think any kingdom's gonna be like, well, we're gonna like put 2 guys over here and a catapult, which I'll get to later. I'll have to spend some more money to get the catapult, obviously, and just, you know, have the blood moon from attacking from that side, and then have no one else move. I wish people could move, like if everyone was on one side, and then they could tell that it was being attacked from another side, and they would move. That would be a really another cool mechanic. But this game, on its own, the way it has been, has had enough cool mechanics that I don't think, I'm not complaining, I'm just suggesting, you know, so it's one of those things. Also, for any of those who were watching my Unreal Engine series, sorry guys, this is a Unity game. Unity is a good engine. I am not dissing at Unity, I just prefer Unreal. But that's you know how it is. Monies. I know he just shot and killed someone. Cause that little like thump sound, the pop and the thump. All right, so let's upgrade. Well, shoot. I'm gonna go hire some guys. We are getting more money though, which is a very good thing. I'll hire you, and I'll hire. Wait, where'd the other dude go? There should be 2. Right? I guess this time there's not 2. There's not always 2. Most of the time, if you wait long enough, there will be 2. That is also the most that can ever be at a camp, is 2. So we'll do that, and then we'll do one of these, and then we'll do that. Since we have so many builders, guess not. Come on, any of y'all got money? Cash? There should be 2 builders on this. I feel like I've got enough builders that there should be 2 builders on this. Buildos. Can't say builders, right? Jeez. Yeah, he's headed over here. Come on. Come on, fellas. If guys start coming, I'm gonna bait them with money, because you can drop money on the ground, and they will pick that up and just run right back. So I know it's wasting money, but it is, I mean, which would you rather have happen? Get wrecked and completely destroyed? Or, you know, save, just kind of waste some money. Not waste it, I keep saying that. Or just kind of use some money to kind of bait. Why is he camping out? He should not be sitting out there. I was going to say, get behind the safety of our castle walls. Kingdom walls, whatever. Same thing, really. Kingdom, castle. Alright. These guys need the cash. And I need the cash. They don't need the cash, they need the bows. I need the cash, right? We also need to upgrade this. Can we, please? Yes, thank you. Jeez, okay. So the goal, though, is, and I've found this to be the most useful thing, every day, 2 people, at minimum, need to be hired. Sometimes 3. You need to have people hired every day, otherwise you are screwed over. 1 barely cuts it. Sometimes 1 will cut it, but usually I'm like straight up, if I don't have, you know, 3 people hired, I'm kind of mad. Okay, so that's looking good. I know 1 wall is stronger than the other. I'm gonna go out and hire someone else because I don't want to be caught in the forest at nighttime, let alone close to a portal. Alright, like how she just grabs her torch out of nowhere. So cool. Yeah, not gonna buy him because I'm waiting to spend my money on the villager dudes. Where are they? Okay, there's one, there's the other. Okay, I was about to say, I didn't see anyone, so I was kind of like, I came all this way for nothing. So, mission accomplished. We've hired 3 dudes. Definitely probably gonna hire some more, but I think this is a good place to kind of leave this off. I know it was a long episode, but I do like doing long episodes just because I feel like people don't always want just like, oh, here's a 6 minute of this episode or this game. I never liked it when they did that, because if I want to demo what this game is or get like a taste of it, then I'm gonna watch 6 minutes of your 24 or 15-minute episode. You know, I'll choose how much I want to watch. I don't need YouTube to end it for me, so, or you. So yeah, kind of long episode, but I think that's how it should be. If you guys think they should be shorter episodes, you know, that's kind of what the comment section's for. It's a little late, so I'm not gonna build that wall. But yeah, that's what the comment section's for. You guys can make your suggestions, and if there's other games, you know, you can shout those games out that you want to be played or reviewed if they're like new games or whatever. But yeah, really hope you guys enjoy this. Please check out my other stuff, like my Unreal Engine tutorials or the other games I play. Not the most religiously. I don't like keep up really with my game playing, but you know, it's whatever. I do more Unreal than anything, and yeah, check out my channel, and I'll see you guys in some future episodes. Peace.